we have given a larger cone. The length is, this length is 12.5 centimeters, and diameter of the base of the larger cone, that is 9.2 centimeters. So after drawing this cone, now this larger cone divided into two cones. One is larger cone and then this is the smaller cone. So now we have a two cones. In between formed a solid. This solid length is 5.5 centimeters. So now our question is find volume of this solid. So what they are given? The height of the larger cone. Height of the larger cone, that is 12.5 centimeters. Height of the solid. What is the height of the solid? 5.5 centimeters. And they are given the base of the diameter for this larger cone, that is 9.2 centimeters. So this is the given information. We need to work out the volume of the solid. And we know that volume of the cone, the formula is 1 over 3 pi r cube h. We know this. We have to work out the volume of the solid. That is this distance. Volume we need to find out. First find out the height of the smaller cone. From the larger cone, if you subtract the height of the solid, then you are going to get your smaller cone height, isn't it? So 12.5 minus 5.5, which gives 7 centimeters. So the smaller cone height is 7 centimeters. So this is 7 centimeters. Now we know larger cone height and smaller cone height and solid height. And also they given diameter of the base, which is 9.2. If the diameter is 9.2, diameter is 2 times radius. So from that we can get the radius, that is 9.2 divided by 2, which gives 4.6 centimeters. So from the given information we got this. So how can you get the volume of the solid? From the volume of the larger cone, if you subtract volume of the smaller cone, then we are going to get volume of solid, isn't it? See, from the volume of the larger cone, if you subtract this smaller cone, that means if you subtract this, we are going to get this volume of solid, isn't it? So that's why I'm trying to do this VL minus VS, volume of the larger cone minus volume of the smaller cone. What is the volume of the larger cone formula? 1 over 3 pi r cube h. Substitute the given values. 1 over 3, pi value is 3.14 and r radius is, we know that radius is 9.2 divided by 2, which is 4.6. 4.6 whole cube. The height of the larger cone, that is 12.5. Using calculator, after do this calculations, we are going to get 276.84 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the larger cone. So we got this value. To find the smaller cone volume, we know height, isn't it, which is 7 centimeters. But we don't know the radius, isn't it? So the given radius is, so that is not for the smaller cone. In this case, how can you find the volume of the solid? We don't have radius. So in this case, you have to use a concept of similar solids. So the similar solid concept is volume of the larger cone divided by volume of the smaller cone. That is equal to height of the larger cone divided by height of the smaller cone whole cube. Either you write in this way or in reverse way. So you can write either volume of the smaller cone over volume of the larger cone, that is equal to height of the smaller cone over height of the larger cone whole cube. From here we can find volume of smaller cone, that is VL times, that is volume of the larger cone times height of the smaller cone over height of the larger cone whole cube. What is the height of the smaller cone? Which is 7 centimeters over height of the larger cone, which is 12.5 centimeters whole cube. And just now we found that volume of the larger cone, that is 276.84. So let's take 276.84. Using calculator, after do the calculations, we are going to get volume of the smaller cone, that is 48.62 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the smaller cone. So to find the volume of the solid, so you need to do volume of the larger cone minus volume of the smaller cone. So what is the volume of the larger cone? 276.84 minus volume of the smaller cone, the value is 48.62. Let's take that 48.62. After doing subtraction, then we are going to get 228.22 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the solid. That's it. If you like this content, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.